NFL.com, they did a deal where they're projecting all 22 starters for the Dallas Cowboys. How about that?
Pretty cool.
You interested in this?
Yeah.
You interested in what they think? Let's see if you guys have any problems with what they're doing here. Of course, they've got Dak Prescott at quarterback, unless anybody has any objection to that.
About half the fan base does.
Yeah. Isn't that amazing? Half the fan base just does not like that man at all.
Your guy Hellman says he's the best QB in the conference. I agree. It's just a low bar.
Well, on both sides.
Tony Pollard, projected running back number 1.
Should be Deuce Vaughn.
Well, I was about to say they just haven't seen Deuce yet. Wait till the Deuce gets loose.
Yeah, Deuce is loose.
Drop it on him.
Let me ask you this. Is there going to be a time when you're watching the games where you had that like when Zeke and Pollard were kind of splitting reps? Was there a point in time where do you think it'll be the same thing with Tony Pollard? That if Deuce Vaughn does have some productive runs,
everybody's clamoring for more Deuce.
Everybody's like, let him go. You're like, Tony shouldn't be playing. You think we'll ever get to that point?
No, because Tony's good. You know, I will be very satisfied with whatever the coaches decide to do with those two running backs.
Well, and the good thing is, I guess you only have Pollard. You only got to worry about that for this year. I don't think that they're getting a long-term deal done with him, which means if Deuce flashes, he can end up being the starter next year.
CeeDee Lamb, they go 3 wide receivers. They got Lamb, Cooks, Gallup.
Yep.
Power rank you got Lamb as 1. Do you think Cooks is better than Gallup?
Absolutely.
100%.
Probably. Yeah. If Gallup
is it close?
You guys not even close.
It's pretty close.
No, it's not even close.
Wow.
I mean, Brandon Cooks is a sometimes Pro Bowler. Michael Gallup could make a Pro Bowl if he returns to the form that he was pre-injury, which I believe he will this year.
I think if Gallup can have anywhere close to the career Brandon Cooks has had, I'd be stunned.
Jake Ferguson's your tight end over the other guys.
Okay, makes sense.
Here we go. Tyron Smith at left tackle. Tyler Smith at left guard. Tyler Biadasz at center. Zach Martin at right guard. And Terrence Steele at right tackle.
At least they didn't put Steele at guard.
What's that?
At least they didn't put Steele at guard.
There's no way Steele plays guard in this lineup.
They're going to try it, though. They keep saying it.
No. They're not going to do that.
It would be like the 3rd or 4th time this offensive line has done something that we thought they would never do.
Yeah. You don't think we're going to go out and watch mini camps? We'll see a little bit of Steele over there.
I don't think so.
I hope not, but man, I don't know. I'm nervous about it.
You saw what happened when Steele went out in the running game on that right side. I'm not moving him over there to left guard.
I agree with you.
I am sorry about that. I'm not I have visions of Connor Williams in my head.
Oh yeah,
over there at left guard.
I
mean that. And Connor Williams could run block. Athlete and all that, but he still doesn't have the power to play over there like that. But he could run block as a tackle working with Zach Martin. Why would you change that? What tape are you watching where you're thinking that Steele, the development you've seen in him at right tackle, what gives you any indication that playing him at left guard would be the right move?
I don't know. I really don't know what it would be that they would see.
And if you guys got answers, let me know.
I don't. I think it would be a ridiculous thing to do. I'm a little bit nervous, like Dawson and Walchuk, that it's something that they might at least try and explore, but I don't think it's something that would be smart.
NFL.com, we're going through their all-22 projections for the Cowboys. Let's go on the defensive side of the ball. They've got Micah Parsons playing one of the edges. They got him as an edge. They don't have him as a linebacker. They got him as an edge is what they've got.
80% of the snaps, I'd say that's fair. That's the thing to do right there.
Yeah.
Now, Terrence Steele, he does weigh 312 pounds. His weight isn't distributed typically as you would expect from a guard. But if I was going to look at something, I'd say this is a good running offensive lineman who weighs over 300 pounds. If he can actually get out of that stance and get firing down the field, maybe he could be effective some plays at guard.
Yeah, I have no problem with him as a run blocker.
Yeah.
I just worry about him being able to set his feet.
I hear you.
When you watch Terrence Steele play, and when he has his issues, it is when he can't hold up when somebody bull rushes him.
I think the thing is they want Tyler Smith at left tackle, And they
I do too.
And they promised to Tyron Smith, you're going to get a chance to start at right tackle. And the only way that kind of can make sense is if you put Terrence Steele at left guard. So they're going to go into camp trying this. And they want to see if it can work, because then all of their plans kind of work out for now. But they got to know in the back of their head, Steele's going to be needed at right tackle real soon anyway. It's going to be a moot point.
I just hope they don't do it. I mean, I would rather, like I said, if you want to, that's fine. If you want to put, I don't think I think Tyler Smith at tackle, that's your future.
Yeah.
Why keep?
They don't want to mess with that.
Why keep delaying that? I mean, there's
disagree.
nothing.
They can't break up with Tyron. They
yes,
can't do it. No, they're showing you that they can't. They have refused to do so. We've suggested it for about 3 years. This was an obvious offseason to do it. You drafted his replacement in round 1 last year. They cannot get out of the idea of we need all 3 or 4 games he's going to give us. They desperately want those 3 games.
You're right about that, Chief.
Let me run through this defense. This is, as I look at it, this is they're playing nickel is what they're doing. Parsons is an edge. Osa Odighizuwa is one of the tackles. Mozzie Smith, if you're playing nickel, Mozzie Smith to me is not a nickel pass rusher, is he?
No, he's not. But by himself, if they wanted to run against you, you could play nickel around Mozzie and still have him be one of your defensive tackles and have a good pass defense.
That'll be interesting to see how much, changing his technique, how much he's able to give you in terms of pushing the pocket. I don't think so, but I'm interested to see what Mozzie can do from that area in his game.
Lawrence would be the other edge. Van Der Esch at the mic. Gilmore, Diggs, Bland. Sounds like a pretty good little secondary there when it comes to those guys.
Now.
And then Donovan Wilson at a safety, Malik Hooker as a safety. I think they need to replace Malik Hooker myself. I think they need a better free safety there. Mm-hmm. Somebody needs to step up. And then they got Curse as the other safety, but we know he's playing as one of the sub or nickel linebackers. So that's the projections. Other than that, I think the only problems we have is maybe what's going on at left guard, like everybody else, and then does Mozzie Smith really fit into a nickel pass rusher as a tackle?